right. Welcome to another installment of the Athlete's Journal. Today's guest is Miss Christie Crandall. And Christie is quite a little 5K runner. So I want to ask you first, how many races have you done, Christie?
About 45.
45. When was your first one?
In 84.
And what happened with that race?
It was a dare.
Yeah?
Somebody dared me to do it.
Uh-huh. And you took them up on it. And?
I didn't even know how long it was.
You didn't even know?
Yeah.
So once you were out on that course, did it become evident how far you were going to have to go? Or did you just push through until it was done?
I actually pushed through until it was done. Because I had no idea how long a 5K was.
And how long did it take you?
2 hours and 7 minutes.
It's pretty good for a first effort. Now, something happened in the course of you doing these 5Ks that maybe slowed you down a little bit. What was that?
But it didn't happen during a 5K.
No.
I got run over by a fire truck.
Not during a 5K.
Not during a 5K.
No, it was on an off training day.
Yeah.
And what happened with that?
They crushed everything from my knee below my knee. So I had to be rebuilt.
On your left leg?
On my left leg.
So you go through the surgeries, the recuperation, all of that. And how long is it before you show up to your next race?
I actually showed up 8 months after I was run over. And I was in a cast. And I didn't do anything. I just showed up. And I was kind of like a guest appearance.
Nice, kind of like a celebrity.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then I had surgery for 2 years after that. And in between that 2-year period, I was doing 5Ks in and out of casts.
Do you find that doing the 5Ks and the training and everything helped you get through your rehab much faster?
Well, yeah, because I knew...
For goal setting?
I knew what to do. I knew what to do as far as... Well, it's kind of hard because nobody knew what the prognosis was going to be, including the people that operate on me. They thought that I would need care for the rest of my life.
And what did you think?
At that time, I didn't know what to think. I just figured, well, I'm going to do the best I can and see what happens.
Now, you were telling me a funny story a little while ago about racing in the rain.
Oh, I only did 2 5Ks in the rain because it's really slippery. And one of my favorite people, Bill Sumner, said he coaches for Corona Del Mar High School, and he said, how many times did you fall down? Because he noticed at the finish line that my knees were a little bit scraped up and stuff. He said, how many times did you fall down? And I said, well, about 5 or 6, but it felt like I got up about 7 or 8.
And you finished that one as well?
Yeah.
It's quite impressive. Now, I know I want to ask you something else. What was I going to ask you? Don't know?
No.
Let's have a sip of coffee while we think about it.
Yeah.
Have a sip of your hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Now, these are some of Christie's medals that she's won right in front of us. She has a whole host of her number tags, which equal about, I think, 45 now. Now I know what I want to say. I just remembered. See these walking sticks over to Christie's left? Why do you have those?
I was born with cerebral palsy.
And you thought that you would become a 5K athlete?
Actually, I didn't think I would become a 5K athlete until after the dare.
Yeah, you probably hadn't considered it until then.
No. I like a challenge.
Yes.
So when the challenge arose...
You did it.
I took it.
So then you thought you'd do 44 more. So...
I was hooked after the first one.
Which is fantastic. I know, I've done a lot of them as well, and they're a lot of fun. So, I guess one of the main points for making this video today was to actually show that it isn't so much what you are born with physically, or what types of things you have to overcome. It's having the heart of the athlete. to do it and to keep showing up? Because it's easy to quit, isn't it?
Actually, I wouldn't know because I try not to. I try not to quit, so I wouldn't know how that is. I don't. I don't quit and I don't give up too easily. So, in fact, my doctor that operated on me, he made me promise that while I was still in a cast, if it hurt, I would stop. But I didn't. My first couple 5Ks, they were basically guest appearances. I didn't really do anything until after I got out. So it just worked out that way.
So if you were to give a message to people about pushing through some adversities, what would it be? And look right at the camera and tell that camera.
Well,
Hi, camera.
I don't know. I don't know.
What is it that drives you?
I don't know. I think I got that from my mom. She had that kind of personality that she was just gonna just do everything. I mean, what she was capable of and more.
Mm-hmm. So going beyond what you think might be some limitations or self-imposed limitations,
Yeah.
and just
I think it's more to try and see what you can do. Because you actually surprise yourself. You're like, oh, wow.
That's exactly it, and I think that's one of the keys to any endeavor. It doesn't matter what it is, but for this instance is for athletics. So just your real advice is give it a try.
Yeah, see what happens.
Don't say no before you even say maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't go from the couch to the 5K. You have to prepare a little bit for it, but
Yes, you do. And we'll be covering a lot of that here at the Athlete's Journal. So we're going to wrap it up right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Cody Oakland. It's Christie Crandall. And come visit us at theathletesjournal.com. See ya.